Okay, so basically, when we do traditional marketing campaigns, specifically in AdWords, but in most things, you come up with what's called an ad campaign, and you make the headline and the description, you put your image, and then you choose the location, budget, demographic, time, like all these different variables. So in Chattanooga, Salsaritas is a good example. We used to work with them. So Salsaritas ran their ads from like 9 to 5 for catering, and then for consumer stuff they did 5 to 10 or whatever, yada yada yada. They choose all these campaigns, allocated a budget, track the conversions, and that's how they did it. The thing is that there are millions of variables down here and potential areas for improvement. But because a human is doing it, it's just hard to get really granular. But we do know that the more granular you make your ad experience, the better. And so while it's good to have 10 campaigns that are all pretty specific, it's better to have 10,000 campaigns. The one ad that is placed at 2 a.m. for the burrito lover who's 25 years old, at 2 a.m. in Chattanooga, Tennessee, whatever. But humans can't place ads at a one-to-one level. So that's what AI does really well, is basically we reduce it back to this column spend X and Y, which I'll get into later. But we still write our headline, our description, our image, these things that are creative. But then we let AI do the decisions on all the demographics. So should we spend, and instead of having campaigns, we have individual ads. So this individual ad could run, and our conversions are reduced not to the number, but whether it converted or not, yes or no. So this one individual ad could run to that Chattanooga kid at 2 a.m. for a steak burrito to entertainment lovers, because they know that if we serve that one ad, it always converts at 100% or a 90% rate on Thursdays. And so it manages that one ad experience and makes sure that it fires on Thursdays every single time, so we hit that guy. And basically what it does is it reduces it on a one-to-one level rather than whole campaigns, so you can get much more granular in your spend, which means that you can spend way less but convert at a much higher rate because AI is managing it for you. There is a learning curve for this, because basically how AI works is it just tests random things over and over and over again until it simulates it over and over and over again until it gets better than a human. So you're still going to be getting traffic all the way through, but it's going to, and we can limit its constraints to say location has to be limited to Tennessee or whatever. So we can still place constraints on it, but it's going to try and place an ad at 2 a.m. Rather than at the normal 9 to 5, and so your conversion rates are going to be lower as it trains. But eventually, it will learn that 2 a.m. only works on Thursdays, and only places it there then. And eventually, you reach this statistical significant point where this becomes better than any human could be at marketing, and you'll get much higher conversions for much lower rate.